don't even want to use the service no more. How about that? Like, I'll leave. Like, I really feel good that people watch my channel and they like, I want her to sell my shit. Good morning, beautiful people. So yesterday was a complete flop. So I had every intentions of filming just a day in the life vlog, and I was gonna go to buy, sell, trade stores and just kind of just show my day basically. And I flopped because not only did I wasn't in the mood. I'm gonna be honest. I really wasn't in a mood to do anything. I just felt really tired. I did a lot of work over the weekend, which is a good thing, but that also aids to burnout. And I feel like I was this close, you know. Even this morning, I was like, I'm not going nowhere today. I'm about to lay in bed. I'm about to relax. I'm about to just have a very chill day. And then the spirit got on me. It was like, girl, get your lazy ass up. So I got my lazy ass up and I'm about to go thrifting. So the goal for today is to just go thrifting per usual, and I'm gonna hit up 2 thrift stores. I'll probably try to squeeze in a third, but I'm not sure, just because one of them is just ass completely, so it's almost pointless. But I'll probably try to end it over there just so I can go to Subway on the way home. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I got some beautiful flowers from my boyfriend yesterday. It's a little ghetto. I have to put it in my mason jar because y'all know I don't drink coffee no more. But look how pretty the flowers are. They're so adorable. And we kept our little baby bag over here with the baby shoes right there. But yeah, so I got some pretty little flowers. But anyways, so I'm actually just gonna make me a smoothie per usual, right? So then I can skedaddle because it actually is time to go. It's like a 25-30 minute drive. All right, y'all, so I am done with stop 2, heading to stop 3. I am pretty happy with what I've picked up today. Mostly denim, which is kind of ironic, but I got a lot of denim. But I'm really happy to list them because a lot of them are in style, you know, so I'm excited to see how well they do. I didn't really find like a bolo, but I did find me a fucking Lily Pulitzer dress after a very long time of not. So I'm really happy about that. I know that this last thrift store is probably not going to be the best, but let me roll my windows up. But I know for a fact that it's a Subway over there and I want Subway, so I'm gonna just go over there to end it off. I've been making really good time too because it is noon right now, and I started at like 8. Well, I didn't start thrifting, but I left my house at 8:30, so I made it to the first location at 9 as soon as they opened, which was amazing. I do not know how these people be out here begging as hot as it is. Like, it is currently, well, my car says it's 110, but I know for a fact it's probably like 101 or something, and they out here begging. I just realized that I completely forgot that I volunteered to pick up my nephew and niece and watch them for a few hours tomorrow, and then watch them for the whole day on Thursday. So I really kind of screwed myself just a smidge with that, because that's going to take a lot of my time. I mean, I know that I probably could just try to work with them, but I'm the fun auntie, so I doubt that much work is going to be getting done. So that'll be interesting. All right, y'all, I'm finally done. So the whole day has been well, I shouldn't say the whole day, but my thrifting trip has been really fucking good. I would think I was able to get at least about 5 items per store minimum, so I have enough to list today. I just finished getting Subway, y'all. I worked at Subway when I was like 19, and I'm already like I don't want to say a germaphobe, but just a clean person in general. So I'm very mindful of like
starting route to
anyways, I'm not necessarily like a germaphobe, but I kind of sort of am. If that makes any sense. I do not like people that are nasty. So the slow lady was working first, and she had 2 or 3 people, you know, that she had to help, and she goes and get on the POS with her gloves that she was just making the man sandwich with, trying to ring him out. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I worked at Subway, so I completely understand you just trying to, you know, get this line down. Completely understandable. However, you take that glove off, and then you attempt to touch the POS system. But you touching the POS system, ain't no telling how absolutely disgusting that motherfucker is from people prior to her touching it, touching their cash and all of that. That's all I think about, and how nasty it is, because I used to rarely clean our POS thing off, like very rarely. It had to be a very slow day in order for me to clean that off. So anyways, so she goes back, and I was hoping that the lady that came out the bathroom, I was waiting to hear her wash her hands, even though I'm sure she washed them in the bathroom. You just wash them again, because that's just how it's supposed to go. So anyways, it's gonna be a little bit of traffic, child. So anyways, so she washed her hands. I'm like, cool. So she's trying to be Speedy Gonzalez by, you know, doing 3 people sandwiches at once, which is completely okay. So I had no problem with it. And what ended up happening was, I wanted her to finish mine, but I'm like, I'm not about to do all of that. So then the lady with the dirty gloves, she comes and she's asking me, oh, what can I put on this? And I said, could you change your gloves, please? And she was nice about it, because I know some people like get an attitude, but I don't like that, bro. Like, that shit is nasty. Still very tired, but let me show y'all how my baby's room look now. Y'all, it is so clean now. I ended up washing these, so I definitely need to go ahead and list these today and just put this one away, because this one has some armpit marks and I just really wanted to wash it. But yeah, so I only made 2 sales yesterday, which depressing, but I'm happy that I made some sales. So I'm gonna go ahead and ship out those. I already packaged them yesterday, but I did make another sale. I do not want to take these out. Okay, so these 501 New Attack shorts sold on Mercari. They sent me an offer. I probably could have countered, but honestly, I didn't want to lose out on the sale, so I went on and did it, which is, it's still not a bad return on it. Y'all know how it is. Sometimes we're just a little bit too greedy. The sales have definitely slowed down for me compared to what it was at the beginning of the month. I just don't want any no-day sales. Those are the days where I'm just like, oh no. And I've been lucky this month to not have those. watch. So the plan is, well, first I need to go to the post office. After the post office, I'm gonna drive to a Goodwill that I haven't been in probably 3 to 4 months. So I'm hoping that I find some really good stuff in there. I did not charge my Apple Watch, so I'm pretty pissed about that. Alone for the rest of my life.
Annoying people. Wait, what about me and Maya?
Are y'all annoying people?
Yeah.
Say that's debatable. A small fry, 2 double cheese, and then a medium. Here you go, Maya. Sit down, mama. All right, y'all. So I made it back. I went thrifting, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was so excited with the majority of the things that I picked up. That was probably the most that I've ever spent at a thrift store. But anyway, so I did go to Target and I picked up some stuff. So I picked this one up. This is just a leave-in conditioner. I absolutely fucking love this. Why is my camera not focusing? This is legit the best one that I've ever had, and only because it's like a liquid and it smells so good. These are mommy to be wipes, which I thought was pretty funny because I really didn't need these. I just picked them up because it said mommy to be, and I'm a mommy to be, so I was just like, why the fuck not? And then I also picked these up because the way this heat is happening out here in these streets, I just wanted to get like some little to-go wipes, you know, for my little friends. And then I also picked up some melatonin. Some days I have trouble sleeping, so I need some. And I was gonna get the Ollie brand, but they were more for less. So they wanted me to pay $3 more for 40 less gummies, and I'm like, not on my watch. And then I also got a also got a new Target tote. I actually ended up messing up my other one because I think I leaked something on my floors in my car, and my bag was on the floor in the car. Why am I putting this in here? Whatever. And it ended up messing it up. And I know I probably could have washed it, but it was too far gone because I let it wait too long in order for me to clean it. So I bought a new one. Also, somebody just reached out to me on my YouTube channel asking me about consigning outside of Flip. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that'll be 2 people. I need to respond to them. I read the message, but I need to respond to them and kind of go further in. I don't know if I should make like maybe just have my email. I'll probably just start saying it at the end of my videos about if you want me to consign for you. Because I wouldn't mind it, because it's free inventory for me, and then they don't have to do any work. They just make the money. Super fucking convenient. Like, I really feel good that people watch my channel and they like, I want her to sell my shit. So yeah, that feels nice. But yeah, let me go ahead and get everything in order. Watch my YouTube videos. I only made 1 sale so far today, and it's from a Flip client, ironically. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I am so surprised that these items selling from this particular lot, mainly because I think I only picked this lot specifically because it was like 2 things that I wanted to sell, and one of them sold for $70, so I was really happy about that. The other one has not been selling. I tried it on. I wish my body type looked a lot better in it, because I probably would have bought it myself, but it didn't. So that sucks. So I only got this lot for 2 items, and only one of them sold from the 2 items that I wanted, but the other ones, I think I've sold like 4 or 5 other things from it. So that's pretty exciting. All of my lots except one has been selling multiple items, which is really good. My goal is to sell all of them, because of what I did this time around. Instead of the first time I was a flip pro seller, I'm actually putting the items at market value versus what I want to make from it, you know, because I feel like when you price your items at what I want to make for it, you're gonna be waiting a while, and then you're gonna eventually be declining all these offers, and then finally you're gonna have to go with the offer that's a lot lower than those other offers that you possibly could have got because you was being greedy. So I'd rather just price mine maybe like $2 or $3 above market price to give me a little bit of wiggle room when it comes to offers. So yeah, let me get my shit together. So yesterday I placed an order for some more hangers at Target. They had only had 4 packs in stock, so I got 3 packs of the pants hangers, so then that way I can have a total of 8. And then I ordered another pack of wooden hangers for the tops, so I can have like a total of 8 and 8. I probably should have got more. So y'all,
You forgot your passport?
no, I forgot to hit the record button.
The record button?
Yeah, I hit it.
Okay, don't hit it then.
Okay. Yeah, good morning, y'all. It is 11:14. My niece and my nephew is over right now, so I've had a hell of a morning already. And I've been trying to get a lot of work done. I just photographed all of these, so I plan on listing and cross-listing all of them today, just so I can get everything out the way. Sales have been incredibly slow. I'm not even at $200 for this week. That's how slow this week has been. I have been incredibly just annoyed with not making the sales that I feel like I deserve. But I just found out through somebody making a reel today that Poshmark actually updated something again with their algorithm. So that actually makes a shit ton of sense, because I was making minimum 2 to 5 sales a day, and now I am making 1 a day, which I prefer that than a no sales day. But 1 sale is not gonna pay the bills. I mean, the bills are already paid, but you get the gist. I just moved to Flip, and Flip is free. I know a lot of you guys have signed up using my code Primelister, but I'm letting y'all know right now, even though Primelister is still a pretty good cross-listing service, but if you guys want to pay $0 a month, I would highly recommend using Flip, because Flip is free, and I actually used it yesterday for all 20 of my items, and it was pretty seamless. My only gripe is that it is like just a tad slow, just a tad. But I noticed that once it already logged me into like eBay and Mercari, it was running a lot quicker and a lot smoother. So I think it was just because they needed to like log in some type of way. So that probably is what slowed the process down. But other than that, it was nice. And this is me talking about, I use Vendoo. I don't think I ever told y'all what ended up happening with that brand that I was on a Zoom meeting with. So Vendoo reached out to me because they wanted to partner with me. They wanted me to do a dedicated video, and then do like a integrated, video. I'm sure y'all watch other YouTubers that talk about Vendoo. That's what they wanted. So I gave them my rates, and they said that's totally fine, which I think I underpriced myself. I think I underpriced, but it's okay. I didn't think that it was a lot of work to do, so that's why I was just like, I don't mind this pay. And it was only for a couple of months, which was great. So anyways, after I said yes, they sent over the contract, and it was 2 lines in the contract that I did not agree with. One was that they would use whatever content that I put out, and they would be able to have like basically the rights to that content like forever. And I'm like, no, that's not what we're gonna do. If you guys are paying me for just these 3 months, y'all can use it in these 3 months. Like, no ma'am. So I had an issue with that, and then also I had an issue with them saying that I wouldn't be able to use, not necessarily use, but talk about any other services that would be their competition, which is somewhat understandable. But my issue is that y'all are not gonna stop my money, so you got the wrong one. So after I let them know like, hey, the contract looked okay except these 2 lines, but thank you so much for the offer, and they was like, no problem, let me know if maybe in the future you would want to work with me, and I was like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I still think Vendoo is pretty culty, but that's just a whole nother subject. I honestly, I wasn't gonna be like a part of the cult, but I was gonna make my money and use the service because they let me try it for 30 days for free, which I actually loved it compared to Primelister. So if you have used Primelister, if you're currently using Primelister, if you test out Flip service is similar to Vendoo. It's just, you can tell that it's like a beta, like it's not the alpha. Vendoo is very much so the alpha, and Flip is the beta, but it still has that same interface where everything is on one page. And that was the thing that I love the most about Vendoo, is that I can literally list. It's raining outside. Wow. Anyways, I was happy that I was able to list this one item across 3 platforms at the same, like on the same page, and that is a heap of difference. If you use Primelister, you guys know that depending on how many items you cross list, let's say you only cross list 5, you'd have 5 windows open and it's running in the background, and you kind of have to click on it and wait for it to like load up. And don't get me wrong, like I have my gripes with Primelister, but I didn't mind, because at the time and I'm still am, I'm pretty big on not being got, if you will. I have a really big issue with people getting over on me or trying to get over on me. It's not gonna happen. Like, I've always been one of those people that just thinks outside the box. So that was pretty much my whole issue with Vendoo. But I tried it out and I absolutely love the service. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie about liking a service just to get some money from it. It's not that serious. I was trying to say, because I'm trying to wrap this little bit up, is Vendoo is clearly the alpha in all of these cross-listing services. That's why they're priced the way that they're priced. Primelister does the exact same thing as Vendoo. It is priced very reasonable. Flip is free and it does the exact same thing as Vendoo and Primelister, but it's free. So my whole thing is like, I'm not gonna pay for a service that is overcharging, because I truly feel like they're overcharging. However, I understand why they are overcharging, because their interface is beautiful, it's flawless. However, I'm not gonna pay for something just because it looks pretty. Like, no ma'am. I'm gonna get it for free and it's gonna do the same job. So take that information how you will. Like I said, I'm done with Primelister. I'm done with their Poshmark service, and I'm also done with their cross-listing service as of like 2 days ago. But my issue with Primelister was that they have customer service that lies to you, and I personally don't like people lying to me. That is probably one of my biggest pet peeves, because you truly are thinking I'm a fucking idiot if you think I'm gonna believe what you're trying to say. And it just felt like they was just pulling different things out the hat. Like, okay, let me pull this out the hat, see if she'll fall for this. Okay, that didn't work. Let me pull another one out. And it just kept going. And I just, at that point, I was just like, you know what? I don't even want to use the service no more. How about that? Like, I'll leave. So that's why I was just like, I'm gonna leave. But I'm not trying to tell nobody to dip out on them. However, Flip is free. So if you wanna just move on to something free, do what you gotta do. Because I think I paid $300 last year for the full year, and y'all know me, I'm gonna get my money's worth. So I made sure I used the whole year, and then they fucked up right at the end, so it's time for me to go. So I ended up doing that, and I've been okay. I've been using Posher VA for my Poshmark service, and then I've been cross-listing with Flip. I just recently cross-listed with Flip yesterday because the other one ran out. So I actually decided to leave a lot earlier than I typically would, only because I had placed that order on Target website, and they had said that I needed to pick the items up before Friday, which is today. All right, y'all, so I just got done picking up what I needed. It was really just some hangers. It's essentially what I probably was telling y'all earlier this week. I just really want more hangers for when I photograph. I don't have to keep like taking clothes off to do it, I can just kind of have everything hanging. And then if I have like a very small thrift haul, I'll have like more, you know, more of these hangers. So yeah, and then I got 6 pants wooden hangers. So yeah, also decided too that like I really just don't feel like filming today, and I realized that I do have another video. So the 2 videos that I was going to put out next week, they're already filmed. So I technically don't have to film this week, so I'm not, which is amazing because I feel like Friday is probably not a good day to film just because I'm more beat up from having such a long work week. So it worked out to my benefit, I guess, that I filmed that video as quickly as I did. And it also works out because I don't have to necessarily go sourcing today because that video has items that I can list, just 10 items. So with that being said, I'm actually about to go to Krispy Kreme and give me some donuts because I'm craving donuts. Anyways, y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. This will be the end of the vlog. I'm just about to go home and take photos. We already know what that looks like. But yeah, I will see y'all next week. And I apologize. I know this vlog was most likely boring. But you know, this is just how it really be for me. You know what I'm saying? I have fun weeks and sometimes I don't have good weeks. So this is definitely a not so fun week. But yeah, hopefully y'all come back next week. Bye.